traxxas sledgehammer. This is probably one of my favorite trucks of all time because it was my first kit ever. Not my first RC. My first RC was a Midnight Pumpkin, but this was the first kit that I ever got and assembled by myself as a kid when I was itty bitty. This truck came out in the late 80s, I think like 1988, and it was a competitor to the Blackfoot Monster Beetle, but really I think it blew it away. This thing was better in every way than the Blackfoot, except for maybe the body. Body on the Blackfoot was polycarbonate, and those things were known for their excellent details, as opposed to the traxxas, which used a Lexan, which was more durable and lighter. And I believe they used that because this was more of a performance truck than the Blackfoot. And it's evident by its 8 oil-filled shock absorbers, 2 per corner, plastic chassis with aluminum parts. If you take a look underneath, you can see the aluminum right there. Gearbox was way better than the Blackfoot. Dog bones are better. Really, this is just better truck all around, except for body detail. Came with an electronic speed controller as opposed to the mechanical wiper style speed control that came in Blackfoot and basically every other truck from this time period. Motor was the same basic 540 type motor found in all the trucks back then. And this thing's no speed demon, but for the time, it outperformed basically every other two-wheel drive monster truck, and that was because they had a better final drive gear ratio. Tires, if you looked at the tires on a Monster Beetle, these things were basically identical, same size, same tread pattern, they just say traxxas on them. And as far as price goes, they were about comparable. So I have a RC Car Action magazine from 1993, and that's when the Sledgehammer was in its prime. So let's see if I can find an ad to see how much this thing costs. Right here's Tower Hobbies. Right there, Sledgehammer. $119.99. Alright, and there's a Monster Beetle right there for $149.99. So Monster Beetle was more than this thing. Next to the Monster Beetle is a Super Blackfoot for $99. Let's take a look at some of the other trucks in here. It's pretty neat. I haven't looked at these in a while. No, there's Cloudbuster, my favorite. $259. I pay a lot more for those things now. Stadium Blitzer. Wow, this is a blast from the past. This is the original RC10T. $119. So anyway, back to the Sledgehammer. So I got all the parts to fix this thing. Here's a new chassis. I was pretty lucky to find that. Gearbox. So what broke was this piece right here. Snapped off. That's where the suspension mounts to. You see the wheels flopping around. I was pretty lucky to find that. Actually, I was pretty lucky to find all these parts because these are pretty rare, and that gearbox had to come from the United Kingdom, so it was pretty pricey. These are some chassis supports. I didn't really need these, but the factory ones are a little scraped up. Take a look underneath. They're a little scraped up, so I found them, so I figured I might as well put them on. And then the original body was in pretty rough shape, so I was able to find another body too. I also found a decal set. I haven't ordered it yet, but I plan on doing that. I just forgot, I got busy. So I'm going to get to work on bolting up these parts, get this whole Sledgehammer running again, get the body all painted up, stickered, and pretty soon I'll be doing an update video once I get this truck running, so we can see how it goes. Take care, good night, like, subscribe, thanks for watching.